Brainy Bites, a daily dose for self-improvement.
Hey there, wonderful people. Welcome back to Brainy Bites. Have you ever felt your energy drain after spending time with a friend? Do you sometimes find yourself surrounded by drama that's not even your own? And here's a kicker, have you ever questioned the impact your friendships might be having on your happiness and well-being? If any of these questions struck a chord, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to talk about why it's crucial to be mindful of the types of people we surround ourselves with and how these friendships can shape our lives. So, buckle up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get into the 10 types of people you might want to reconsider being friends with. Number 1. The energy vampire. Now, let's shine a light on the first type, the energy vampire. Ever had a friend who seems to suck the joy right out of the room? That's the energy vampire. These are pals who, instead of lifting you up, leave you feeling tired and drained. It's like they have a special talent for turning a sunny day into a gloomy one. So, how do you spot these energy suckers? Keep an eye out for the signs. Do they always have a cloud of negativity following them? Are they quick to point out problems but slow to find solutions? If your answer is a nodding yes, you might have encountered an energy vampire. Now, here's the important part, their negativity isn't just a downer, it can seriously affect your life. Hanging out with energy vampires can leave you feeling exhausted, unmotivated, and even questioning your own happiness. It's like carrying around a heavy backpack filled with someone else's problems. And guess what? You deserve better. So, let's learn to identify and deal with these energy vampires together. Number 2. The constant critic. Next up, let's talk about the constant critic, those friends who always seem to have something to say, and it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Ever had someone point out every little thing you do, making you feel like you're under a microscope? That's the constant critic for you. They have a knack for highlighting your flaws instead of appreciating your strengths. Traits of a constant critic include always finding faults, rarely giving compliments, and making you feel like you're never quite good enough. Now, here's the tricky part, their constant criticism can really mess with your self-esteem. It's like trying to grow a flower, but someone keeps stepping on it. You might start questioning your abilities, feeling less confident, and even doubting your worth. But guess what? You're awesome just the way you are. There's a big difference between constructive criticism and constant negativity. Constructive criticism helps us grow by offering suggestions for improvement, like a helpful guide. But constant negativity? That's like being stuck in a never-ending rainstorm without an umbrella. It's important to surround ourselves with friends who uplift and support us, offering constructive feedback when needed. So, let's recognize the traits of constant critics and make sure we're fostering positive friendships that encourage our growth. Number 3. The drama queen/king. Now, let's talk about the drama queen or drama king, those friends who turn every minor hiccup into a blockbuster movie. Drama queens and kings are the ones who thrive on chaos, turning even the simplest situations into over-the-top productions. Have you ever had a friend who makes everything feel like a soap opera? That's the drama queen or king in action. Their behavior is like living in a constant whirlwind of emotions, and it can take a toll on your mental health. Imagine trying to focus on your own life, but there's always a new episode of drama stealing the spotlight. It can be exhausting and overwhelming, leaving you feeling stressed and anxious. But here's the good news, you don't have to be the co-star in their dramatic production. You deserve friendships that bring peace, not constant chaos. Seeking healthier friendships means finding pals who value calm and support, creating a space where you can thrive without the unnecessary theatrics. So, let's spot those drama queens and kings, and make room for relationships that add joy, not stress, to our lives. Number 4. The fairweather friend. Now, let's talk about something we've all encountered at some point, the fairweather friend. These are pals who are there for the sunny days but seem to disappear when the clouds roll in. Have you ever had a friend who's all in when times are good but goes MIA when you need support? That's the fairweather friend. Characteristics of fairweather friends include being around only when things are going well, and they might not be reliable during tough times. It's like having a friend who's only there for the ice cream but vanishes when you're facing a broccoli moment. Relying on fair-weather friends can be detrimental because friendships are like a sturdy bridge. You want friends who help you cross the rough waters, not just those who enjoy the smooth sailing. It's essential to build relationships with pals who are consistently supportive, the ones who stick around during both sunshine and storms. So, let's spot those fair-weather friends, acknowledge their traits, and make room for the friends who stand by us through thick and thin. After all, true friendships are like a warm blanket, comforting and reliable, no matter the weather. Number 5. The manipulator. Now, let's dive into a tricky friend type, the manipulator. Ever had someone in your life who seems to have a hidden agenda, always trying to pull the strings? That's the manipulator. They have a knack for subtle tricks, like trying to make you do things their way without you even realizing it. Identifying manipulative behaviors can be like solving a puzzle. Watch out for friends who guilt-trip you, play mind games, or always seem to get their way by bending the truth. It's like having a friend who's a little too good at magic tricks but leaves you feeling uneasy. The tricky part about manipulators is that their actions can damage trust. Trust is like a delicate flower, once broken, it's challenging to mend. When a friend manipulates, it's like a little crack in the trust vase, and over time, it can shatter into pieces. Choosing friends who value honesty and transparency is crucial. Healthy friendships are built on trust and open communication. So, let's be detectives, spot those manipulative behaviors, and surround ourselves with pals who appreciate straightforward conversations and value trust like the precious gem it is. Number 6. The jealous competitor. Now, let's talk about the jealous competitor, that friend who sometimes feels like they're in a silent competition with you. Ever had someone in your life who seems to get a little green-eyed when good things happen to you? That's the jealous competitor. Recognizing signs of jealousy and competitiveness can be like spotting a hidden treasure map. Look out for friends who downplay your achievements, seem less happy when you succeed, or try to one-up you. It's like being in a race you didn't sign up for, and it can make your friendship journey a bit bumpy. The negative impact on your personal growth is the tricky part. Imagine trying to grow into a tall tree, but your friend keeps trimming your branches out of envy. Jealousy can stunt your personal growth, making it harder to reach your full potential. But here's the silver lining, you deserve friends who are your cheerleaders, not your competitors. Surrounding yourself with friends who celebrate your successes is like having a team that roots for you in your own marathon. So, let's recognize those signs, navigate away from the competition, and build friendships that encourage each other to shine bright like stars. Number 7. The chronic complainer. Now, let's shine a light on a friend type we've all met, the chronic complainer. Ever had a friend who seems to have a rain cloud following them, no matter the weather? That's the chronic complainer. These are pals who have a talent for finding problems in every situation. The traits of chronic complainers include always seeing the glass as half empty, focusing on what's wrong rather than what's right, and turning even good days into a bit of a gloomy puzzle. It's like having a friend who carries around a bag of rainy days and wants to share it with everyone. Now, here's the important part, the impact of constant negativity on your mindset. Imagine trying to plant a garden of positive thoughts, but your friend keeps watering it with complaints. Constant negativity can make your mind feel a bit cloudy, affecting your own outlook on life. But worry not. Building relationships with friends who focus on solutions is like inviting a little sunshine into your life. Instead of dwelling on problems, these friends help you find ways to make things better. So, let's recognize those chronic complainer traits, and surround ourselves with pals who not only weather the storms with us but also help us find the rainbow at the end. Number 8. The non-reciprocal friend. Now, let's talk about a friend type we all need in our lives, the reciprocal friend. But first, have you ever felt like you're doing all the heavy lifting in a friendship? That's the non-reciprocal friend. These are pals who might not put in the same effort you do. Explore signs of a non-reciprocal friendship by checking if your friend is always the one asking for favors but isn't there when you need help. It's like playing catch, but you're always the one throwing the ball and rarely catching it. A balanced friendship should feel like a two-way street, not a solo performance. Now, the importance of mutual support and effort can be compared to a seesaw. Picture this, you and your friend on opposite ends of a seesaw, both contributing to keep it balanced. If only one side does all the work, the seesaw won't be fun anymore. Choosing friends who contribute equally to the relationship is like having a buddy in a game of tug-of-war. You pull, they pull, it's a joint effort. So, let's explore those signs of a non-reciprocal friendship, and make space for pals who share the load and keep the friendship seesaw balanced and fun. Number 9. The gossip monger. Now, let's dive into a friend type that can stir up quite a storm, the gossip monger. Have you ever had a friend who seems to have a secret pipeline for all the latest rumors? That's the gossip monger. These friends thrive on sharing information, but not always in the most helpful or positive way. Let's talk about the dangers of gossip and spreading rumors. Imagine gossip as a little spark that can turn into a big fire. When rumors spread, they can hurt people's feelings, damage reputations, and create misunderstandings. It's like playing a game of telephone where the message changes as it travels, leading to confusion and sometimes even heartache. Now, here's the tricky part, how gossip can erode trust and harm friendships. Trust is like building a sandcastle, it takes time and care, but gossip is like a wave that can wash it away. Spreading rumors can make your friends wonder if they can trust you with their thoughts and secrets, making it hard to maintain a strong bond. But fear not. Prioritizing friendships built on trust and respect is like planting seeds for a beautiful garden. True friends uplift and support each other, rather than tearing down with gossip. So, let's be mindful of the dangers of gossip, choose friends who value trust, and create a positive and supportive environment where everyone can flourish. Number 10. The unsupportive friend. Now, let's talk about a friend type that we all deserve to have by our side, the supportive friend. But first, have you ever felt like your friend isn't cheering you on in your adventures? That's the unsupportive friend. These are pals who might not be there to lend a helping hand or share in your joys. Identifying signs of an unsupportive friend involves noticing if your friend isn't excited about your achievements or if they're not there to comfort you during tough times. It's like having a friend who's absent during your big moments, and that can leave you feeling a bit like a solo performer. The emotional toll of lacking support is like trying to climb a mountain without a rope. It can be tough and sometimes lonely. Friends are like anchors, they should help you stay grounded and provide support when you need it most. When you're surrounded by unsupportive friends, it can feel like your anchor is missing. But here's the uplifting part, nurturing relationships with friends who genuinely support your endeavors is like having a team of cheerleaders. They celebrate your victories, comfort you during defeats, and provide the strength to climb those mountains. So, let's be aware of signs of an unsupportive friend, and make room for those who stand by us, ensuring our journeys are filled with shared joys and shared burdens. Well, fantastic friends, we've uncovered a lot about the different types of friends we might encounter on our friendship journey. Remember, it's like picking the ingredients for your favorite recipe, you want the best ones to create something truly special. Summing it up, we've talked about energy vampires, constant critics, drama queens/kings, fair-weather friends, manipulators, jealous competitors, chronic complainers, non-reciprocal friends, gossip mongers, and unsupportive pals. Now, here's the secret sauce, surround yourself with positive influences. Your friendships are like the colors on your canvas, creating a beautiful picture of your life. Take a moment to evaluate your friendships and make sure they're adding joy, support, and love to your masterpiece. Thanks a bunch for joining us on this friendship adventure. Your thoughts and experiences are like treasures, so feel free to share them in the comments below. Remember, you're the artist of your friendships, so let's paint a canvas full of smiles and happy moments. Until next time,